Hello and welcome to Out of Spec Scootz. I'm excited today. I've got the first opportunity that I've had to work with an electric unicycle. Our buddy Don Miller, he's out here at the track, and we're gonna go and talk to him a little bit, get a bit of his insights, and then I'm gonna give it my first try at riding one of these things. And fingers crossed I don't get all skidded up and I'll not make a fool out of myself. So let's see, let's check it out. I'm here with Don?
Don Miller, yeah.
Don Miller. And he's got a sweet little...
Yeah, my little joy. This is a GotWay, now Begode MTen3. It's a 10-inch electric unicycle. I've had this thing for over 6 years. I got it before COVID. So that's how, and I ride it pretty much every day. That's why it's a little beat up.
Yeah. Well, what's your history with them? Did you get other units before this?
Yes, this is my third one. Okay. I got a very inexpensive one to learn how to ride, and I really pretty much enjoyed it, fell in love with it. And so I got a Kingsong KS16, and that's a really nice wheel. Still have it. Don't ride it as much because this one's, I actually like this one better. It's this one's, if there's such thing, is more fun.
Right. All right, and you said most of them come with this.
Yeah, this is the trolley handle. I added this one. They made a kit for it because this one, people like to keep this one as small as possible.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that was initially sold for commuters. It literally will fit in the backpack. Okay. In a backpack, and so you could carry it in a backpack. You can pick it up. You push the button and that disengages the motor. Nice. The self-balancing mechanism. It probably weighs 22 pounds, 23 pounds. It's not light. It's not bad to carry.
You're able to handle it in the one hand decently though. So
without a doubt. Yeah. But they make them so big that you basically need Kyle's forklift.
Yeah, right.
They go very fast. This one, it goes plenty fast. I don't know what the top speed is. Probably just a little over 20 miles an hour. I've never gone that fast on it. I probably 15 miles an hour. When you're really getting going fast, you know, the breeze goes, you see, this is fast enough.
Right. You don't need much more than 20 on anything, especially a little 10-inch wheel like that.
10-inch wheel, that's right. But you know, you'd be amazed. It's a 3-inch wide wheel. You see how wide it is? And so it steps over stuff. Okay. I mean, it doesn't get hung up on cracks and things like that. And the thing about this thing is, this one for a small wheel has a lot of power. Of course, now the newer MTen3s are much more beefier. They really muscular looking. This is very, I don't know, simple looking. Now they look, you know, what is that? Those Cyberbots, Transformers.
Oh, yep.
That's what they look like now. If you go to the website, I got this from. I assume he's still on eWheels. Okay. It was eWheels.com.
You've had good luck with that distributor?
Good luck with him, that's right. I hope he's still around. Like I said, it's been 6 years.
Okay.
And I ride it to the mailbox and back every day.
So how many miles would you say overall you got on it?
Oh, probably not that many. Probably a couple 300.
Still.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot.
I've taken it on 20 mile. When I went to Florida and visited my brother, I took it on the, they have turned a railroad into a bike path. Awesome. Asphalt all the way. Yeah. Oh man, I love that. That was great. Zipping, because that's just zipping along, as you were saying, you know, very enjoyable. Yeah. I can ride backwards, but I'm out of practice, so will not be demonstrating.
Won't be doing those stunts, all right.
But I can go backwards on it. Nice. But that's not really necessary, what I'm saying. That's the other thing about this one. It's really good slow speed.
Okay. That slow speed control is pivotal.
Right, because the pedals are very close to the ground. What they call that dihedral. Yep. So it's very stable. Okay. The Kingsong, the pedals are up higher. Because the wheel's larger in diameter, and it's a little bit more tippy. Okay. But you get used to it, and I have to be careful when I switch between wheels. I ride this one so much, and when I go back to my Kingsong, I have to be careful because I can fall pretty quick if I'm not careful.
Very different riding dynamics.
Different, that's right. But you get used to it quick.
Even with just a couple inches of rise and change of height off the ground. So,
yeah.
Well, let's take a look at it. It fits in the front.
Yeah,
fits in the Cybertruck.
Yeah. Oh, and it does have a light. You know, it has all those little things, and the charging port. Nice. I mean, this is all standard stuff. The LEDs, you know.
In the back, even.
Yeah. They cool. The King song, whenever you stop it, has a light. It actually turns red.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So. Yeah, this is what I got it for. Was the carrying it in the back. Superchargers used to be kind of, you know, out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it fits really nice in the front of the car. It works great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, now that you just got ungeared, let's get geared up and see.
Oh well, sure. Yeah, you bet. Yeah. Well, my wife has asked me not to ride without a helmet anymore.
That's
Even
awesome.
if when I go to the mailbox, I still put a helmet on.
Yeah.
And use to water the plants. We have to carry water up to the street. We have a 400-foot driveway, and it goes down a pretty steep hill, and then up another hill.
Okay.
So this thing makes it breeze, just zip down the hill and up the other one. So
Nice.
when you do those trips back and forth, and when I'm working in the yard and I need to take my drill out, tool. Oh, I forgot the screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
I use this to go back and forth on. It's in lieu of walking.
And what do you say the average runtime is?
Oh yeah, I have like I said, I know for a fact I've gone 20 miles on it.
Okay.
Down in Florida, that was a 20-mile trip, and I don't really remember. It was fully charged.
Yeah.
At the time, but they make them the wheels now. I don't want to guess. I think some guys can go like 60 miles.
Oh wow.
Oh, I mean, you're not going to.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're on something endurance like that, how's the fatigue? Is your back's always kind of doing something? It's
Right.
Not like you're just standing.
This one obviously isn't very large, but they make them big enough that they actually have seats on them.
Okay. Nice.
Honestly, people sit on them and ride them from a sitting position. So I still am with you that I don't know how comfortable that would be for long term.
Yeah.
But that day that I rode it, I was probably on it for 90 minutes or more, and I don't know. You do get conditioned.
Yeah.
You know, your calf muscles and stuff like that. So when you first learn to ride, you probably will notice it in your calves because, you know, you do kind of tension, hold your calves in tension a little bit.
And a lot of even mind to lower feet connection to ankles. You're doing more steering and control with a part of your body that you're not usually using.
Right. Yeah. Well, I've rode an electric skateboard, and I have and I used to ride a skateboard when I was a kid, and I have found this better.
Okay.
Easier for me to ride.
Yeah.
It just seems to be more natural because this is all balance.
Yeah.
You know, you just lean, and that's the way it goes. I just always have found this much more natural.
And comparing that to the acceleration electric skateboard, you're always kind of squatted down. Yeah. You're always in a weird, non-normal position. Where this one, you're just standing on it mostly.
Right. If I can also stop extremely quick.
Okay.
Because when you rock back, it really stops quick.
You're countering all
that stuff. Whereas on a skateboard, you try to stop, so basically you go off.
Yep, exactly.
So I would tell people, my recommendation is if you haven't tried an electric unicycle, you should try that.
Well, I hope to try it shortly here. Let's see
you're welcome to it. Look, as you can see, it's got plenty of skin up. So if you add a couple to it, it won't bother it.
So walk us through the process of getting on it. So flip out the feet.
Yeah, flip out the pedals. My hand's a little sticky. I am right-handed. I don't think I could get on it from the left.
Okay.
I'm sure the right way to learn it is do it from either foot.
Yeah.
But I guess I am not that way. You also it's pushing on my inside of my calf here.
Okay.
On my shin, and my shin is actually kind of leveraged, and the grip tape in the bottom of my shoe are working together. They actually put like spikes on some of the bigger ones, because it's very important that your shoe grip the thing. Anyway, do
you ever start to have your foot walk out when you're actually riding?
No, not really. No, I've never had that trouble. But I have certainly had to move my feet on the pedals because I've got them mispositioned.
Yeah.
People go off of curves, and I don't do that. I've gone off a couple-inch drop, but you know, they go off. A young guy will just go right off the edge of that and not even bat an eye, but I'm not that way.
Okay.
And they actually have suspension now, like bicycles. The bigger wheels now all come with suspension.
Wow.
And anyways,
we'll package into a little
right.
package.
So I don't know what the right way to say. It's very similar to a skateboard.
Okay.
You can't just stand here. You kind of got to just do a little push off.
Get into motion a little bit.
And then once you get going, it's pretty easy. And of course, because everybody was watching me, I got my foot mispositioned. So let me try that one more time.
Yeah.
There we go. Much more natural.
And you've got feet pretty much touching the housing.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is what I was saying. You can cut pretty sharp with this thing.
For sure.
Like if there was a crowd of people, you can easily
ride
up to them, and talk to them and stuff like that. It's not a problem. And as I said, it's pretty quick. It'll beep when you get up pretty fast.
Okay. Starts to warn you?
Yeah. It goes, like I said, the speed isn't the thing to me, but you can go put some miles underneath this without a problem. I've brought it up here to the track several times, and I would zip back and forth to the track constantly.
Awesome.
And it's just very convenient.
All right, can I give it a try?
Sure, you bet. First of all, get the feel of it.
Right.
You see, you cannot make it. You can't make it go backward. It is not going to tilt forward or not.
It can only go side to side.
It only goes side to side.
Okay.
So all you got to worry about is going side to side. And if you're balanced, it's just like a bicycle. When you get up on it, you'll feel that same concept.
Okay.
You know, when you're riding really slow with a bicycle, it's very extremely unstable. Well, this is even more stable than a bicycle, but as soon as you get a little speed, it's just smooth.
Okay. Is there a certain angle threshold that it cuts out at?
No.
Okay.
All the way over. And when it crashes, it usually spins around in circles. It cuts off automatically, but it will ride to its death with you on it. It will not be the thing.
And like you said, you've got a little bit of scuffs on the side. And
Oh
things
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I'm not going to worry about.
You're not going to worry about. Trust me, you're not going to bother me. Just don't brash it into the Caribbean or the light ship or.
And to dismount, just kind of jump off.
Well, you stop and just step off.
Okay.
But I don't jump off, but I just step off. You'll get the feel of it.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself, pal.
I'll try not.
It is a different feeling.
You got to brace the one.
You got to brace your foot. And this is the tricky. Remember, you got to get a little like a skateboard. You do have to move a little bit. That's all right. That's exactly what happens.
Sorry, little bud.
That's all right. That's exactly what happens. If you want me to help you steady yourself the first time, that's certainly a way to do it.
I think, it might be beneficial just to have, even have a railing or something.
Yeah. All right.
To be able to just get on. Okay. Okay, I think I might have it. I'm in oscillation mode. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Just head for the grass if you fall. And go a little bit of gas. Lean forward, lean forward. Lean forward. There you go, because speed helps you.
Yep. I'm thinking about it a lot.
Yeah, no, I didn't say it. It takes a while to get comfortable.
Yeah. I'm inducing an oscillation.
Right.
With my body.
If you could relax a little bit, if that's possible. I know it's hard. It's easy to say, hard to do.
Right. Got to remember you're working with a machine.
That's right. It's doing everything you ask it to with your legs. That's right.
And once I can start to relax a little bit, stop inducing the self-induced oscillation, and then just chill. It's just like almost riding a side-by-side one wheel where you got to relax eventually.
Yeah. And of course, it probably wouldn't have hurt if I'd put a little air in the tire.
Okay. I would say, given maybe like a half an hour of riding around, you'd be able to get it pretty well.
Yes. Yeah, exactly right. Not bad for your first ride.
Right?
Yeah, trust me, it took me 2 hours and I had shin knees and busted my shins. Look, he even got up on it.
Okay. Yep. Why walk anywhere when you've got one of these?
Yeah.
It's like a magic carpet.
It is.
I'm still inducing that oscillation, which is not great,
Yeah.
but starting to get more comfortable.
Yeah.
For me, I'd almost put little pads at the calves,
Right.
and that way you've got a little bit of a squish, something to push against.
The ones they make now are wider,
Okay.
and that helps.
Yeah.
The width. What was that? Was it up here at the track when we came up to see that airplane? That guy had one, and he let me ride it, and that was a big one. And that one was really wide. I mean, I almost felt kind of bow-legged on it. It was so big.
I'm looking at it. Does it have a name?
No, I didn't name it. It just, I just call it my one wheel, which is technically a brand name. It's not. It's a electric unicycle is the official name of it. And this, look at it. Oh man, that's about that. That only took me like 3 months to get to that stage, and he's done it in 3 minutes.
Let's try to. Like you said, yeah. I guess I'm right-handed. Do you put your right foot up first? Or?
Yes, I'm right-handed, and I put my right foot up.
I inherently went for left to start with, and it feels more comfortable.
Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's been plenty of crashes.
Whoop. Is there any calibration to it?
Yes, there is a method to re-zero it. But
Okay.
I haven't done it since it's new. Oh, and it's got an app. Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
Jesus, I forgot. It's got an app. I don't ever use the app, but it's got an app. If I can remember the name of it. E-wheel?
In third ride, it's getting more comfortable for sure. I'm relaxing my spine a bit.
Yeah, you're not shaking so much.
And putting more of the input into the bottoms of my feet rather than into my legs. But
oh, there it is. Wheel log.
have you gotten it stuck off-road?
Not stuck.
Getting
but
to some
I
deep
have
gravel and
taken
you
it
got to
off.
bail?
It runs great trails.
Okay.
The bigger wheels, that's better for off rail.
Right.
But the bumpy dirt, sand, it's a little problem, like on bicycle.
I really want to do a curb jump now.
Oh yeah, sure. Go for it.
It's progression of just you get on
There it is. Look at it. He's doing 9.5 kilometers an hour.
Active
Right.
feedback.
So you can see 22.7% max power. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so. And his top speed's been 11 kilometers. He's going 12
Oh,
kilometers.
You can instantly see where it outputs.
Yeah. Yeah, and it even says Begode. It recognized. This is not the Begode app. This is just a regular app off of downloaded.
Getting off balance.
Yeah.
There he comes screaming.
Yeah.
And as soon as your feet start to get someplace that you don't like them, that's when my oscillation's coming back.
Right.
A little difficult to resituate your feet and stay on.
Okay. So I don't know that this app is 100% correct, and I've had several phones since then. But since it's been on this phone, I've gone 631 kilometers.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what is that, 100 miles, 400 miles? Yeah, that's what I said. And this is not, and I don't think it remembers across phone installs, so I've had it longer than that. But I see me riding this thing for a really long time.
Dude, for sure.
I wish, I've talked to my wife about getting the replacement for it, but this one has lasted so well and done, I've had no trouble out of it. The only thing I've done to this is using my electric car experience, I don't charge it to 100%.
Yeah.
I charge it to 90%. I have a charger, aftermarket charger, 62.5 volts, I think is what this is,
Okay.
the battery pack. And it lets you charge it to 90%. And so
Nice.
that's what I do. I just charge it to 90% when it does that. And I know I charge it once a week,
Okay.
2 weeks at the
Yeah.
most. Now, I should put air in tire more often. But it's not hard to put the air in tire if you have the right little adapter.
Okay.
It's the straight, yeah, you push that button there. Yeah. That's all right. So to turn it, yeah,
Turn it off.
you just push this button here.
Press. Oh, the front one. Okay.
The front button. This is to allow you to pick it up without turning it off.
Okay. Kind of a temporary hold button.
Right, like if you're going to go up a flight of steps, right?
Nice.
You just push that button, grab it, and pick it up. And you will see the little bitty valve.
Little tiny valve
Tiny
stem.
little thing. That's it. This is it right here. And I do have run flat in the tire.
Okay, nice. Seyoun.
Yeah.
Seyoun.
Yeah. Well, when you get into this world, when you go out and look at the website and go to YouTube, watch some videos, you can see there's a lot of different models, and they've gone a long way in the years since this one came out.
Well, it feels built well, and you've put some miles on it.
Yeah.
It's good to see things just working how they should.
That's right.
So, well, thank you so much for letting me
Yeah,
ride it.
my
That was a fun
pleasure.
time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one of these will be in my future.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you have an electric car and you need to
yeah.
drop off at the supercharger, which is what we did early on in our Model X days, I go drop them off at the restaurant. I'd take the car to the supercharger, plug it in, and jump on this thing and ride back to the restaurant.
And just carry it in.
And just I literally carried it in at Steak and Ale there in
Nice.
what is that place? Rocky Mount.
Outback?
Yeah, Outback.
But he did that in Greensboro.
And
It
did
was
that
a
too?
One-a-day drive, Charger, all the places to eat are around the
Yeah,
corner.
you get some looks when you're walking because it pulls itself. You know, if you have it on, and of course, with the little lights, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's cool to have like an adapter tray for
Right.
putting things on it, and then you could just wheel things around.
Yeah, and
That'd be sweet.
I would tell you, I've had backpacks before that are heavy, and I just put the backpack on there, and it just like carries my backpack.
Awesome.
For me. So you can cheat.
Right. Sweet. Electric one wheel.
Yeah.
Electric unicycle.
Unicycle.
So, well, thank you for watching Spec Scootz. You have a great day.
Yeah.